Hi there, it's Mrs. Clark, your librarian again. I'm going to tell you about 3 books that are available for checkout in the library today. The first book is called Broken Strings. It's 2002. In the aftermath of the Twin Towers and the death of her beloved grandmother, Shirley is intent on moving forward. The best singer in her middle school, she auditions for the lead role in the musical Fiddler on the Roof. But she's crushed to learn that she's been given the part of the Jewish mother rather than the coveted part of the sister. But there is an upside. Her husband is none other than Ben, the cutest and most popular boy in the school. Deciding to throw herself into the role, she rummages in her grandfather's attic for some props and discovers an old violin in the corner. When Shirley shows it to her grandfather, it unleashes an anger in him she has never seen before. And while she's frightened of what it might mean, Shirley keeps trying to connect with her grandfather and discover the awful reason behind his anger. A long-kept family secret spills out, and Shirley learns the true power of music, both terrible and wonderful. This moving book is a perfect choice if you enjoy stories that unleash dark family secrets. This is also a Young Hoosier book from this year. The next book is Charlie Thorne and the Last Equation. Charlie Thorne is a genius. Charlie Thorne is a thief. Charlie Thorne isn't old enough to drive. And now it's up to her to save the world. Decades ago, Albert Einstein devised an equation that could benefit all life on Earth, or destroy it. Fearing what would happen if the equation fell into the wrong hands, he hid it. But now, a diabolical group known as the Furies are closing in on its location. In desperation, a team of CIA agents drags Charlie into the hunt, needing her brilliance to find it first, even though this means placing her life in grave danger. In a breakneck adventure that spans the globe, Charlie must crack a complex code created by Einstein himself, struggle to survive in a world where no one can be trusted, and fight to keep the last equation safe once and for all. This is one fast-paced, action-packed page-turner that you will not be able to put down. The last book I'm going to tell you about is The Archived. Imagine a place where the dead rest on shelves like books. Each body has a story to tell, a life seen in pictures that only librarians can read. The dead are called histories, and the vast realm in which they rest is the archive. Da first brought Mackenzie Bishop here 4 years ago, when she was 12 years old, frightened but determined to prove herself. Now, Da is dead, and Mackenzie has grown into what he was once before, a ruthless keeper, tasked with stopping often violent histories from waking up and getting out. Because of her job, she lies to the people she loves, and she knows fear for what it is, a useful tool for staying alive. Being a keeper isn't just dangerous, it's a constant reminder of those Mackenzie has lost. Da's death was hard enough, but now that her little brother is gone too, Mackenzie starts to wonder about the boundary between living and dying, sleeping and waking. In the archive, the dead must never be disturbed, and yet someone is deliberately altering histories, erasing essential chapters. Unless Mackenzie can piece together what remains, the archive itself might crumble and fall. In this haunting novel, the author reveals the thin lines between past and present, love and pain, trust and deceit, unbearable loss, and hard-won redemption. This author writes phenomenal scary stories. Don't miss out on this one. If you're interested in any of these books, they'll be available at the circulation desk when you visit the library today. Be sure to check one out and have a fabulous day!